Welcome to Signal Hill in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. I came here so I can cry in peace and maybe go for a little walk in this wind. I'm worried. I'm worried about myself, worried about the whole world. I really want to go for a walk. I'm worried I will not come back from this walk. I don't see the reason why. I don't anymore. While some people are dying as we speak all over the world, others are joking, laughing, singing. Life must go on. Show must go on. Oh, fuck that. Let's stop the fucking show. This is no longer funny nor entertaining. How can you sleep knowing fully well that people around the world are dying for your own comfort? Every time I turn on the heat, somehow I kill 2 Arabs or 2 Russians. I hate the fact that bloody English language pronounce Ukrainian. I've always claimed that there was a linguistic dominance or advantage to speaking English. Honestly, it's a disadvantage. It's a horrible language. It's a beautiful language. Who cares? There are other languages that are just as beautiful. Bosnian is beautiful. Croatian is beautiful. Fucking Russian is beautiful. But because of the Queen of England and everything else that happened to us over the last thousands of years, here we are listening to English music and speaking English only. Fuck you. Everything that's good came out of the Britain. Rock and roll, punk. Everything was commercially sold to us. Everything. Valentine's Day, Christmas. Put a price tag on everything. Oral sex in St. John's, Newfoundland is $40. Love is a little bit more expensive. You have to pay $300 a night for love. Or you can marry and pay much more. It is not funny anymore. It is funny to some people, I guess. Look, it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what I say. Rich will stay rich, poor will stay poor. I was born to die. I was born to be a bloody slave of this system. Whether it's $12 an hour, $12.75, or $50 an hour. They did a calculation the other day, taking all the money created by United States of America and dividing it equally. Every citizen of the United States would get $120,000 a year if we just distributed equally. $120,000 a year to everyone. That's all we need. I don't need millions. You don't need those bloody millions. You don't need them anymore. What are you going to do? How many guitars do you have at home? I have 3. When do I play them? Every Saturday afternoon in front of Confederation Building on a freedom rally, on which everybody is hating on or laughing at. This is not about vaccines. This is not about mandates. This is not about Pat King. This is not about Justin Trudeau. This is about you and me and us. Where's your family? Where's your love? Where's your golden opportunity? Where's your house with a swimming pool? Are you worried about your next paycheck? Are you worried about having food on your table in 6 months? Do you think your children are going to grow up to become the prime minister of this beautiful country? No! Justin's children will become the prime ministers again. We know. We know. We know. Don't hate me. Don't hate on me. Don't give me grief. I love everyone. I love Bosnians. I love Serbs. I love Croats. I love people who destroyed my home. I love people who destroyed my family. I love Canada. We always joked in the war between Bosnians and Serbians who won. Canada did. The best children that came out of that fucking country are here now. I was one of the most intelligent children in former Yugoslavia. I came in second, and I was accepted to the most prestigious military school in former Yugoslavia. I am a genius, according to these bloody IQ tests, because I have a connection with the universe, because I don't have to study to know. I can pick up any musical instrument and play it. I speak 7-8 languages. And here I am, sitting by myself in this car and crying. And there isn't anyone who will be there for me. The love of my life is suffering from paranoid schizophrenia. She's broken down completely because she thinks that we are being followed and tracked by Facebook. It's fucking true. It's fucking true. Every single thing is true. Everything is real. Dorian Gray is real. Aliens are real. We are not real. We are a lie. You are a bloody lie. You lie to yourself every single day. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed. There is no true self. We role play every bloody day. Every day we lie to ourselves. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I love. No. Remember what Kurt Cobain sang, everybody is gay. How can I say that to my friends who start hating on me? In reality, they love me. They want to be with me, but they are afraid of admitting that to themselves. During the war in genocide, attack, aggression on Bosnia and Herzegovina, that was not a war, just like this is not a war in Ukraine. This is an aggression. You must speak. You must think the way I want you to speak and think. There's only one way. Back to that aggression in Bosnia and Herzegovina, we had 50,000 raped women. 10,000 at least or more of men who were also raped. That was not even reported. When people were put in camps and these prisons, the guards slowly became so animalistic that their true desires came out. They forced brothers to perform oral sex on each other. They raped a 12-year-old girl more than 300 times. One 30-year-old woman was raped more than 1,000 times. This is what is going to happen to us. Laugh, go, run away, turn off the video. It is not going to change the reality of our situation. I am here to manifest something good, and this is why I'm telling you this. So let's bring this out in the open, so we don't have to go through it again. Few have problems with your wife, with yourself, with your sexuality. It is fucking okay. Love yourself. It is fine to be whoever you want to be. It is fine to be attracted to men, women, children. It is okay. It is normal. We know that. What you do about it is your accountability. Just because I'm attracted to somebody, that doesn't mean I can have them if they don't want me. The morality that we are talking about does not apply to rich, of course. They can fuck whoever they want, whenever the fuck they want. I have morality and you have morality because you're watching this video. Look, there is no hope. Nobody is coming to save us. Nothing is going to stop this. We have been brought to a point of no return. There are people out there who hate me for speaking the truth. There are people out there who hate me because they hate themselves. I do not stand for absolutely anybody but love in the universe. If I stand for one person, I stand for every single person in this universe. But this is not okay. There is no going back. It's going to be like this forever. Today it's Ukraine, tomorrow is Senegal. Just while we stand and look, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Sing, dance, have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Go shopping. Spend your time with loved ones if you can. The thing is, nobody wants to spend time with you anymore. Nobody. Nobody. We are unable to love. We are unable to connect. Those synapses have been destroyed in our brain. There is no such thing anymore. There is no more true, authentic love because it comes from radical acceptance of yourself and others. I cannot accept myself the way I am. I cannot accept the world the way it is. It has been created in such a way that my happiness depends on somebody's misery. Simply enough, for one person to be rich, another person has to be poor. So if you have the money, you know how many people are suffering from you. I have the money. The government is giving me $270 every week during the lockdown. That's enough for me. But I don't have money to give to my wife, to my children. I don't even know what to do anymore with them. I know that they don't want to do anything with me. My wife has been living in her world for years now. We've had so many social workers come to help us. No one did a single thing. My wife is still at home by herself. My kids and I reached out to social workers, to the police. We explained the situation. Nothing happened. Instead, I was mandated to go get anger management classes, caring dads, healthy relationships. I went to John Howard Society. I did courses with people who just came out of jail because they murdered somebody. The facilitator of that program, the social workers brought you here with this picture of you as freaking Hannibal Lecter from The Silence of the Lambs, because I spoke the truth of their system, of our system, of 81.7% of single mothers in this Newfoundland and Labrador, 1 in 5 children in protection of social workers. The system works only for the rich because they have an abundant supply of workforce. We will all sell our ass for $12 an hour. Oral sex in St. John's, Newfoundland is $40. I love it. Can you believe it? Can you fucking believe it? Love, like I said, costs a little bit more. You have to pay so much more money for somebody to love you. Nobody is gonna love you anymore. We are unable to do that. We are unable. So much shit has been placed upon our shoulders. The weight of the world, the vaccines, Russia, USA, truckers. You cannot ignore this and just go make love to your woman or man. You can't. You can't. It is too much for everybody. Even the universe is telling us this is wrong. Everything is wrong. United Nations will not do anything. I always say, please let United Nations know that there's a problem in Ukraine. They caused it. They know. They know. We had Dutch, Holland peacekeepers in Bosnia and Herzegovina in a town called Srebrenica. When Serbs came in to clean the city of Bosnians, the Dutch withdrew. They left. Their job was to protect the civilians. Instead, they left. Soldiers were crashed. A number of soldiers that returned back to Holland killed themselves, died, to this day suffer of something we now call post-traumatic stress disorder. When you create trauma, of course you're going to have a post-traumatic stress disorder. They knew what was going on. They knew that 8,000 people will be dead, that women will be raped, that children will be raped and killed, and they just knew. They just didn't do anything. Everybody knows everything. You know. You, the one that hate me. You know why you hate me. Jealousy, envy. You want what rightfully belongs to me, what is my birthright. You don't want to bow to anybody, but you have to. We are all God. I bow to you. I bow to your existence, to your talent, to your love. You don't want to bow to anybody anymore. Not to Jesus, not to Muhammad, not to Buddha, The only person we bow to is bloody money. Money has become a person, your boss, your employer, somebody who is going to give you a job, somebody who is going to let you play music on their stage. People who control us are our friends, even our family. It is a very, 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 very sad reality. Catharsis is something that needs to happen on an individual level. You have to understand that you are evil. You are capable of evil. And what you do is evil. Whether you like it or not. Yes, you can go. You know, I remember when a dog attacked my younger son and my older son ran away with his friend. They were like 3 or 4 or 5 years old. They were really young. He joked later and he said, "You don't have to be faster than the dog. You just have to be faster than the slowest person." I was so angry at him. I was so angry at him. That is not the humanity that I want my children to grow into. No. You either both die because of that fucking dog, or you both live. There is no happiness based on somebody else's misery. You're not going to be happy from, for stealing my job or my wife, my fucking car or my gig. Take it. Take my wife, take my children, take my house, take my restaurant, take my car, take my love, take my music, take my passion, take my health. You already have. You can take it all. Are you going to be happy? For how long? When will you need the next fix? Huh, Dorian Gray? How long? Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You can't even kill yourself. You can't even die. You're doomed to live forever and steal others people's happiness and create more suffering and more conclusion, more confusion. Not even drunk or high. I'm just again speaking to myself in my little car. I have a car. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. It's beautiful. Everything is okay. Don't worry. Be happy. I'm speaking to you in business class. You have the power. You have the means. Sponsor my actions, if you please. Put me out there to speak about pain and suffering and losing. I honestly think that the whole point of this life is suffering. The more you suffer now, the more happiness you will create later for yourself and others. Your comfort now is paid and bought by the blood of innocent. Your burger, your sofa, your iPhone, even your guitar, none of this can create happiness if it came out of suffering. And the way the world is set up is that suffering is the only thing that is constant. We don't want this anymore. This is why I am on that hill every weekend playing music. How dare you come up to me and say, oh, this is that, this is this. No. What's the point, man? We are all vaccinated. We are all following the rules. Nothing makes sense except the isolation. I've been by myself in my little apartment for the last 2 years. I'm completely changed. I don't want to go out anymore and spread joy and happiness to everybody. I've done it. I've done it for years. I went there to every single concert, every single open mic, whether it's comedy or music or poetry. My message has always been the same. They don't really care about us. We are just the fuel for their fire. My family, my wife, my children, my home, my heart means nothing to them. You know who you are. You know how much you sold for. They speak of Illuminati, different levels within their company. We all know that the Illuminati are good. They want to create a good world. But that doesn't work also. At some point, at some level, even within the police, we blame the police officers for doing something. But the police officer on the street is the representative of that main person. Like they say, you don't clean the fish from the tail, you clean the fish from the head. Good luck getting to the people who truly have power and control to change the weather, to change the economy, to start the war or stop the war. My goodness, how difficult it is for them. My heart goes out to them as well. It's not easy. Everybody hates on Bill Gates or Elon Musk. They are not the reason for this. You are. You are the target. You. Your heart, your mind. You. You, the little insignificant you. You are going to be the one who will pick up the gun and shoot. You are the one who will go to that cell at night and you will pick out a woman you want and you go out and have fun with her and bring her back in the morning, or maybe not. You. None of us know exactly what they are going to do until they are pushed to that wall. There was an analogy of 3 people in Bosnia as well who ended up taking one man and putting him and his family in this house. The other guy put fire and spread gasoline around his house and started the fire. The third guy just sat there and watched. I asked myself, am I the guy being burned alive, or am I the guy burning his friend alive, or just the guy who's sitting there and watching? We are all equally to be blamed for being in our own situations. The guy burning the house has to do that. The guy being burned alive also has to go through that. And the one watching it has to go through it as well. So these 3 energies can finally meet and resolve each other. It is the only way. We have to go through these horrible, 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 horrible events find our true humanity. Only when the pain enters your own heart, you will understand it. Sometimes to feel the pain, you have to cause the pain. I know I've caused a lot of pain to the people I love. And it came back to me. Now I understand what I did, and I will never do the same thing again. I will never hurt another human being. Never. I would rather hurt myself. During the war, every mother kept a grenade with herself, so she could kill herself and her children before being actually caught. Instead of asking our mothers to carry grenades with them, why don't we carry a bullet for ourselves, so in case you ever decide to hurt another human being, hurt yourself first. See how it feels, and see if you can live with that pain. Then go hurt somebody else if you still can. Don't shit on others. Don't. You're only allowed to shit on yourself. Like I said during my last comedy skit, shit on your father. Shit even on your grandfather. Let your children shit on you. And if you don't have them, don't fucking speak about it. Rich people make decisions for poor people. Unmarried for married. Vaccinated for unvaccinated. Doesn't matter. Who the fuck are you? To make decisions from me. Going for a fucking walk around Signal Hill. Every cliff I walk by, I ask myself, do I pass it or do I jump? Will it change anything? Will it make one person better? Only you can make yourself a better person. Only you. The puck stops with you. You are the one who is going to pull the trigger or not. You are the one who is going to rape or not. You are the one who is going to laugh at somebody's misfortune or not. You are the one. You, nobody else. Don't expect anybody else to save us. We are the ones.